Always.
And that's why I love doing this, and that's why I love, like, hopefully helping set the foundation for other people to do the same thing.
And that's exactly, you kind of did already inspire me, Ajax, because already from seeing these MultiVersus Mayhems from YouTube, this is why I call most of them at, because Rico Smokes, who's not here today, he's the one that kind of put me on to this.
Rico told me, by the way, he was coming this week, and he didn't.
Yeah, he said he was coming last week.
And the week before that, Rico, stop flaking, bro. Your Bugs. All right, look, Bugs did get smacked up. I'm not going to lie.
He did.
Bugs
I was going to bring out my Bugs today, and I was like, I don't know if I should bring out Bugs today.
But also, bro.
Against Taz? Yeah, I wasn't going to do
Rico,
that.
where you been, bro? We miss you. You're good people. Also, you're good.
And Ginger, baby, what's going on? Yeah. Of course I miss you, School. What's going on, y'all? I'll definitely go back home tonight, give y'all a post stream about how I feel about whatnot and all that. But I'm glad y'all have me here. I'm glad y'all forced.
Glad you came out.
I'm glad y'all forced Ajax to have me on the mic so we can have this chemistry, build this chemistry with Ajax. Because I would definitely come here every week just to commentate, just to be with y'all. It's a vibe here. I love you, Ajax. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad to hear that too. Like I said, it's all that matters. And like I was saying, it's also. Oh, let me give him the thumbs up real quick. But so one of the other things that I was gonna say is that anybody who wants to hop on, I'll let them hop on and like try it out. Like, cause being in the position I am blessed to be able to do what I do now for work. But I started here, and I want to see other people get that same level of wanting to either A, cast, or B, get confident enough to publicly speak and talk about the knowledge that you have to someone like this. Because if you can talk to chat confidently and have fun, and just also build camaraderie here, this builds communication skills. This builds confidence too. So
1,000%.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of really nervous people in the past who like didn't want to commentate, now who commentate all the time. I was super shy growing up, and now
I was too. I wouldn't say I wasn't. I definitely was too. But I would say I still am. You know, that's why I kind of grew out through Twitch. I feel like the community, building a community, I guess, through the face to kind of just become a person online, and then make your personality reflect through that was a lot easier for me as an introvert.
Gaming communities help with that, man, big time. And like you said, as we're getting into losers' quarters, I don't know if these two have fought yet.
Ever, right?
I don't think these two have run into each other in bracket yet. But I will say, I think that this matchup can probably be super annoying for LeBron, even with defense. So Sage is going to have to pick and choose his moments of where he approaches very carefully.
Now look at that. Defense.
It's such a good option. It's like oh wait a minute. He can use that on charge too?
Yes, he can.
Oh, that's broken. All right, never mind.
Yep.
Never mind. That might not be so bad.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was literally about to say. I don't know, Ajax. I feel like LeBron is kind of has an advantage in this matchup,
like
against Rick, solely because of his kill power and also the ability to have enough projectiles to challenge Rick's projectiles if needed be.
That's a good point. Like on paper, I didn't even realize that would work like that. But that dunk, of course, that got dragged out. He fell on the platform. Like Trophy's Edge literally grabbed Daykwion from his shoes. It's like,
him from the side.
Come here, baby. Hold on.
Michael
Let me help
Jordan,
you.
like,
actually, Trophy's Edge is confirmed a Michael Jordan fan. That's who actually learned it.
They got the MJ statue in the back. Look at Wonder Woman. Come on.
Oh my God.
Ooh, getting that down there right
in
front of Meeseeks. Very ballsy. Side B for the first stock. Sitting at 60 nicely.
By the way, I hope that if they ever, for some reason, add Michael Jordan to this game, that they give him a costume of Wonder Woman in the back now, so I can point out the lore of this. I'm going to specifically send this to Tony, like, look, Tony, look at this idea is great. So right now, this lead is building, and that KO power, like you were pointing out before, heavily favors LeBron.
Mages
and he is building
like
it
LeBron,
heavy.
Man. I'm an OG mage. I'm an OG Bugs Bunny, OG Arya main from when I first started this game.
Mage.
Right? Right.
Yeah, mage in quotations.
Mages do not like bruisers. They big mess up. Look at that knockback. Delicious.
It almost feels like LeBron is a tank inside of a bruiser's body sometimes too, because of the way that he survives and the way that his moves gives so much utility.
Yes.
It's the ball.
Let me tell you who LeBron is. LeBron is Batman with a basketball. And twice as strong.
See, I've made that comparison in the past, and people yelled at me because nobody ever listens to me when I'm trying to talk about Batman and like people who are equivalent. But yes, big time agree because
just a slower Batman. That's why I gave him a Robin skin, yo. Pay attention closely.
True. True. The layers were there the whole time. Like the story was being built up.
Tony knew what he was doing. Come on, the devs are there, man.
Hey, Tony literally only does things off of memes, so like I believe it. Right. Bro, what do you even do now? Like, this is actually looking stressful because I feel like Rick might be fine with a lead. But while playing from behind,
it's impossible.
Sage just puts up basketball, puts up defense, and said, what you going to do about it? And now he's up 2 stocks.
And he's playing with retaliation ready. He's playing very smart right now. Sage is covering options. Sage is racking up damage passively, getting his combos in slowly. Because if you guys did not know, this past patch, LeBron's loops, I guess, have been removed as well. So
they work somewhat. But so the combos still do about 40 to 50.
Yes, they can't connect to 80 now, though.
Yeah, that's the biggest difference.
Minty Hippo and Baby has talked to me a lot about that. 2 top LeBron, shout out to them.
Yep.
They have great fadeaway.
Yeah, Minty Hippo is like outside of Sage, that's the person who I look at for most of the information on me. Minty Hippo is so good.
Minty Hip, yeah, bro.
And LeBron, of course, being pushed by these players, and Sage has just constantly been helping to establish a lot of the ones meta. And if you're struggling with zoners, watch what he's doing now, because Daykwion is struggling in every aspect to get in.
It's because he's trying to scrap. I don't think he knows what to do.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I know these two have fought each other online a few times, so I think Sage might have caught on to some habits there. Because I said, I don't think they fought each other before, at least in bracket. But Sage definitely approaching this in a way that he kind of understands. Also, look how Sage threw the ball away intentionally after he dunks. Yes. That's some gentleman stuff right there. Oh, that was almost a DBZ moment as he almost got him off the top.
Why is MultiVersus so stressful, guys?
I love it.
4-3. And he misses.
The constant activity that goes on in this game.
The basketball behind him for
option coverage.
Sage.
That. Hello. He had School Me Once on, and that still hit him. So, interesting. Unarmed Dare is going to go ahead and take it off the top, and that's going to give Sage the first lead.
Yes, sir.
That was a dominant game, too. Like, I think stock
Very
1 looked good,
game.
But after stock 1, it kind of just started shifting away. Like, he couldn't get back in because for Sage, I think Sage just understands. Like, look, my win con now after I got the lead is that you can no longer zone me.
Yes.
I don't care about your zoning. Defense, basketballs for days. Keep throwing it back at you.
First stock in this game, specifically in MultiVersus. Once you get the first stock, it is very hard for your opponent. It's very hard for your opponent to figure out answers, especially when you know how to play your life, especially when you do. I, personally, was having a lot of trouble against Faded Crow earlier today. Because when every single game he played,
better and better.
Despite I took the whole set, every single game he played, he took the first stock from me. And I had to fight back every time.
He is so good at the start of the game, too. I big time agree with that. He's been getting better each week. This, however, finally has come out. So I was saying how he's fully converted. But one thing is for sure is that his cake is still really good. And this is his OG main. But the most important fact, LeBron's worst matchup.
Agreed. Stretchy powers. House is LeBron's worst enemy.
Yep, and also
because those dunk animations cannot land. You'll bounce off House. Basketball reflection.
Yep, takes it all away.
It's too easy.
And something you were just talking about a second ago too. Off stage, stretchy power. That Sair on that poor recovery, you're getting covered.
It's too easy.
And if you get bit too, you just fall with him up. Boom. So a lot of different things that can happen here, but this is also the first time he's played Cake all day. So he's gonna. Well, yep. That works.
Great option coverage right there. Up, getting those up.
So he still got 37. Like it's still 37, and
good.
he almost knocked him out at 54.
But he would have. But the thing is, post patch, you'd have been able to dunk on him there like that post, and he would have died. And if he never let him go.
Even if he didn't dunk, he still could have gotten the falling hit that would have sent him upward into unarmed up air.
Yep, into basketball
into up air.
Yes.
And he is now
know
up
the
two
LeBron
stocks.
combos too. Yep. Yes, sir, Ajax.
That's how he was able to beat Key Wonder the last time they fought too. It was like it's so much damage, but this small stage actually being to the detriment of Daykwion, but mostly because he can't get back off the ledge.
And it's because he's trying to zone LeBron. I do think he definitely needed a warm-up on Cake.
I think so. I mean, I get the idea behind going Cake, though, considering how the Red game went.
Yeah.
But right now, Sage just showing, much like what happened with Retro a little while ago, he kind of understands how to fight this character now. Dude! Oh, my God.
I have a question about School Me Once after what I just witnessed.
I have
questions,
too.
Does it only cover the front of your body? Because if you get hit from behind, does that count?
To be honest, I've never actually paid attention to that interaction.
Because just now, Daykwion got hit from behind with a basketball. Had School Me Once on for those 2 seconds, but since he was facing the opposite direction, the basketball connected.
That could explain why he got hit by it on last game, too.
Ooh,
that should be a knockout on Sair.
There it is.
All right, there you go. That's one. You can cheese out 2 more.
You can. Nair, triple. It's double skateboard now, babe.
Yep. No more triple.
Nair,
no more triple. You gotta stop it to get that combo on there.
Or just Nair bite, babe. Gotta get back in the lab with Jake, buddy. You've been too much rake. Now you're brawling, buddy.
Yeah, trying to figure something out here. Going for forward attack. Excuse me. Just trying to smack him away, but there's that
LeBron
same
is
game.
Looking for whiff to punish. Oh my God.
That is 3 stocks to that basketball down. It's like once you're on that wall, even if you try to up special, that basketball hits you. So that covers the vertical
Jake's
recovery.
head is the weak spot of his
That's
stretching
the only
powers.
weak spot.
And that's another thing. Yeah, that's another thing about I guess Daykwon's mistakes in that is definitely should have air stalled instead of trying to grab stage as soon as he can off stage.
You got up air, you got nairs, you got 10,000 options to stall off stage.
As Jake, you don't have to go back to stage. What? You can go around.
Yeah, go that way, go up, go over, and force his hand to come out at you. And once he does, then go back on.
And then there, easy.
Punish him for it. Definitely a lot of different mix-up options he could go for, but stage is going to